23-yard line.
I just want to fly ticket, not a homicide victim. Biggest start the politic. I feel like my time's ticking. I've been on that block too long. Been feeling.
Say what? How it is. Motion is physical, bro. Physical is speed. You probably, I don't know, you probably can do this.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his first pass is incomplete. Zach Pascal, the intended receiver.
Great tackle.
Second down. Football here in the Sunshine State. It's USF's Marlon Mack. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number.
This snake's going full speed.
You give yourself the best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense,
oh, tomorrow.
Watching this one.
This is about to first tomorrow.
All the respect you're using me to get back together with your wife. I don't know if it's...
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
All right, I got this rookie. Got to go crazy. Feel me? Can't believe this is game of the week. You're hurt. Who's guarding Odell? That's the question.
Now a first-time Pro Bowler from a year ago, Lamar Miller. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Okay, he's got a nice team.
Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. And we'll
inside zones.
35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Allen off the play fake. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer
I know he's not
first
trying to go
down.
deep right now. He does not want to go deep with it.
I think that's a big pickup for a
I
first
think
down
my team will be able to cover deep
in
routes.
zone.
I just got to
Sometimes
get
asking for
fans.
trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. A first down carry now for Miller.
He runs a lot of inside zone. So I know
If you're a football guy, that's
he's going to try to, like,
because
change it around.
right there. Obviously, the guy
Learn something different. I'm going to stay on top of the inside zones.
Athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Just got to make sure Odell and them don't get crazy on me.
On second down, here's Miller.
Oh, Lord, he's starting to get more yardage.
As he's inside the 40. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Here's Allen. They'll let it go deep for Beckham.
Oh, that's a pick. Denzel Ward.
By the Pro Bowl cornerback Denzel Ward.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Yeah, he was on that. I forgot some of my guys are on that team.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. He dumps it underneath for Taylor. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 15.
If they ain't get too hectic, you already know Tom Brady coming back in the game. I'm just trying to preserve Tom. Because, you know, it's almost play all the time.
Short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Oh, hell no. Yep, Tom needs to come in. Tom might need to come in.
Return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. That's one of those interceptions watching from up here. The quarterback wide receiver just looked a little out of sync.
They did look a little out of sync, and yeah, they're going to examine that when they get to the sidelines, and they'll talk about it throughout next week when they watch the tape. But the guy who's going to be there for him, really in his ear, is his center, because that's a special relationship for a rookie quarterback. Your center handles your line calls. He gets everyone in the proper position to block. He'll be the first guy back to pick you up.
I'm gonna have to try to trick play him, because Pat Pete's on him. Pat Pete's on them all game, so yeah. I got Denzel Ward on Odell, so I'm trying to get something. Oh hell no, they just gave him that shit.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Might have to blitz one time. I'm gonna have to blitz. I'm gonna try it, cause yeah.
Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers
in control
of the football.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened, because man ain't safe. Oh, he ran it.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. 2 straight shots on the ground, now on 3rd. Do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably doing play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
So I'm going to be safe and just change this play.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. Toward the pylon, caught. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. Gay's kick is good. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first point. It's a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the...
Well, you guys, yeah, I ain't gonna cut. Brady gonna have to come in, because things ain't looking too hot. I'm gonna just keep Brady for the whole year, to be honest, and just let him go. No,
in this kind of game.
It feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
Brady going to come in. I'm sorry.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first two drives.
Oh, wow, he trips over every fucking time. Okay, cool.
And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
First throw now for the backup Brady. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The free safety Malik Hooker there in coverage.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things. To throw is Brady.
Yep. I just needed more time.
Vita Vea, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel.
How does he have all these people in his cafe?
How much were they at a dime? What were they?
15 cents.
I think they gave him
very
my
nice
team ain't
job
doing
on the
shit
run
right
back
now.
there. He'll get 23 yards all told.
Hopefully my
and
team will
the
tighten
Buccaneer
up a little
offense will
bit.
be set up well as they take over. First down, and they're going to throw without him. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Allen. He's got it complete to Gronkowski.
Who is that? Why I see that so early?
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday.
Oh, that's a pig, Jalen Mark.
Able to get there and pick it. And a short return to the 6-yard line.
Good shit, Jalen.
Brandon,
Good
this
shit.
is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they're throwing interception, and they're going to come away empty.
On first down, Taylor. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Levante David, the Bucs leading tackler, 6 of the last 7 years in there to make the stop. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. On second and 7, Brady. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Wait, that wide, 80. Rip. Nice 7.
Pull it together. 45. 45. Mike, 45.
On first down, Brady. Open man is Trey Burton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Orbit. Alabama.
Shotgun now for Brady. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that's going to be intercepted. Corner Patrick Peterson. Cooper was the target there. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
And then he gets balls at the head, so I'm trying to...
You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
58, come on.
Here we go. 49, check 49.
SOS.
Regular.
Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. He'll let it go. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 35. A big play there just before halftime. And even 50 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. From the gun, it's Allen. Got an open man, it's Foster.
Lord, now they're just giving him shit.
Inside the 15 before they drop it. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando.
At least making him starting to turn up, bro.
Ready with REA Sports halftime report. Coach, these offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half.
How is that a flag?
As the second half gets underway. So that one will be accepted.
Damn.
Round 80.
44, come on. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
10th carry now for Lamar Miller.
Oh, that is just sad, bro.
Across midfield and just shy of the 40.
My record literally 90
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Play action, now it's Allen. Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get it to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Allen now looks to throw. He finds Beckham complete.
Like I said, bro.
Touchdown. Odell Beckham, his 9th touchdown of the season.
I got too much to worry about. I gotta look at Odell and Kilo.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guy.
Excuse me.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement.
He has too much fast people on his team, so I can't really.
Put your shoulder against the bowl.
If I beat one person, I got another person to beat, then another person to beat, then another person to beat. Like this.
On 2nd and 9, Brady.
Oh, thank you, Amari Cooper.
It's Amari Cooper. 30, the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Amari Cooper, 76 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep.
I'm gonna do it, bro. Come on, we got touchdown, we got the momentum, we need to stop
the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something.
And that's caught inside the 45.
I knew he was going on the route, but I can't go over there to help him.
Down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory.
Bro.
Excellent execution.
Hey, why are you even picking up on the right if you're playing a zone?
I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Jones. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard.
You gotta try so hard.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Jones. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Now Allen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
I'm going for the Texans.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown, their last goal.
Majority of the time, I'm looking at that route.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before.
Yeah, majority of the time, I'm always looking at that route right there. Usually it opens up.
Because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. Brady now, 4-6 is taking over, and he's got a first down. They'll run on first down. It's Taylor, and he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
2nd and 5 now. Brady. He's got the connection to Cooper. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 40. Looking back to Cooper's numbers from last year after that trade, he ended up playing 9 games with the Cowboys in 2018. 725 yards, 6 scores. Also had the 100-yard game in the playoffs against the Rams. And if you add up the numbers between the two teams, now that'll be tipped and intercepted.
Oh, wow. He was on the ball, though, so how is that even an interception?
At the 23-yard line.
I can't blitz because if he gives it, look at that, he took it out of his hands. Oh wow, okay.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession, and last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
Drop it. Oh, you gotta grab that, please.
You take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Please do not bother me right now.
Yeah. Why?
A shotgun handoff now to Miller.
Oh my God, that play worked. They're giving him okay, hold on, no, I gotta meet you too.
Third quarter. Back now in Tampa. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard.
He's literally running all over my team, bro.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Watch twitch. Twitch. Shit. Check 99. Check 99.
They'll run with Miller. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads.
Nigga, I'm trying to concentrate.
Look at that one, right up the gut.
No,
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Miller. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Gotta pray and hope.
So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Oh my God, who keeps getting messed? Why do you keep getting messed up like that, nigga? You're a converted fucking safety.
Taking it within an eyelash, dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I better lose because that nigga can't guard nobody. Listen, I don't even care about this league that much anyway.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown.
He just QB powered with Josh Allen.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in?
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. It takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Wow. Wow.
And he is going to be taken down inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
And not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the fourth. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. Throwing on first down is Brady. It's caught. Cooper. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second.
And Brady going to be intercepted a third time.
Yeah, that's
picked up by the rookie linebacker from LSU, Devin White. Intended that time for Cooper. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
Well, no doubt here in the fourth quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach.
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Our team can't stop inside zone. It's sad.
Digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the two-point conversion to extend this lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this